This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
Sometimes he's naughty. Sometimes he's nice. But every time he's Dirt Guy. It's Dirt Guy Drive Time with your host, Dirt Guy. Hey everybody, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time. This is my personal vlog where we chronicle the adventures of a young man and his pony. Right here from the cab of my truck. Boy, I gotta tell you, you guys saw the last video I made, and then I had to take the next day off from making videos because it would have been more of the same, to be honest with you. But thank you all. We got so many comments from you guys wishing us well, the family well, for my boss, poor old Fred, who succumbed to the COVID, and you know, still kind of reeling over that, to be honest with you. But as I've said before, I'm not going to get over that happening. If I stop and think about it long enough, I get a little honked up again. But I am getting past it. Thursday I was worthless at work. Friday I was not as worthless, but worthless at work. Saturday I just sort of moped around, tinkering around in the hobby room, and my beautiful wife, Cindy, the queen of everything, she allowed me to do that for Saturday. But you know, processing all of that and just sort of letting it set in, Fred's never coming back. It's honked up what happened to Fred. On and on and on, just coming to terms with that. While I'm still in a state of mourning, I kind of was able to pull myself up by my bootstraps on Sunday, and even Cindy noticed when I got out of bed I had a little bit more spring in my step. So, you know, we're going to move forward from this. We're not going to dwell on this anymore, although I got to tell you, when I was at work, and there's email chains that have been going on for a while, and Fred's name's in them, it's very tough to delete his name from the email chain. It's like, just this concept that I have, this thing that I have, it's like, and you guys have heard me hint at this before, you know, the earth doesn't give a crap. The earth has been around for zillions of years. It's seen people be born and die. It's seen peace and war. It's seen ice ages and Sahara conditions. It's seen dinosaurs and human beings. The earth doesn't care. It's like, you get buried in the ground, it's just a circle of life, and the earth is like, whatever, earth's not gonna remember who I am 200 years from now. People do. But as we just start closing up business on people that have passed, it's a little unsettling, to say the least. But anyway, again, I don't want to dwell on that. But I do want to thank you one more time for, I think there's maybe 50 comments from you guys, and they mean a lot to us, and we're passing those well wishes on to Fred and his family. But back to regular business. Over the weekend, like I said, did a little schlep rock action on Saturday. Just wanted to go back to bed all day, but I didn't. I putted around in my hobby room, using it for what it was for. Worked on this, played with this, played with that. And Sunday, I actually got a bunch of track clean. I went and basically rehabbed all my freight cars, almost all of them, and they're all sitting on the railroad right now. Oh, it's just a lot of freight cars. But once I spread them out, it won't look like so much, but I got a lot of freight cars. And tonight when I get home, they're all sitting in my my yard on the top of deck, the Bentleyville yard, just sort of sitting there. They're not really classified or anything. I'm just gonna use my switcher and start classifying those and sending trains out onto the layout and distribute those cars. That is gonna be a spit ton of fun. I can't wait to do that. I was running switching ops up on Carleton for a scene, for a show I'm doing for Model Railroader Video Plus. And I was having a blast. I haven't done switching ops in well over a year. Boom, got to do it. For those of you who aren't into the railroad thing, that just means I use a switcher to move cars around. Sorry to dwell on my personal life while we're making this video. I got some other great news. I was notified Friday that effective immediately, I have a project manager. Won't give you his name because, you know, he hasn't passed on yet. But so this morning I was starting to copy him on all the emails that I'm sending out. And a bunch of them were like, I am tired of screwing around with you people. Get some people here, get the job done right now, or I'm recommending to my upper management, we bring someone in to do it for you. I sent out about 3 of those today. And first call I got was from my director. He's like, boy, you're having a Monday, aren't you? And I said, listen, sir, I had to have a couple days off to mourn for Fred. But I'm back and I'm tired of people fucking up my job. So I am on a mission today. And he goes, yep, you sure are. I said, if I need an airstrike, I'll call it in. Otherwise, let me have him. He's like, you got it. Sorry I called. So that, I think that went pretty well. It's kind of like I felt the power. The power has returned. Then my new project manager, who shall be named later, he called me. We were just chit-chatting. He's a good dude. I've talked to him before about another job that he was project manager for. And we were chit-chatting, and I said, he goes, yeah, I've been seeing some of the emails that you've been sending out today. I said, yep. He goes, I'm wondering what I got myself into. I said, yep, sir, welcome to the shitstorm, because that's all it is out here. And I am so glad to have a project manager finally. Everyone else has just been too busy, so I've been doing a lot of it myself. And not a lot of it, I don't want to glorify myself, but I've been doing a bunch. And it sucks. These people are honking up my hotel, and I won't stand for it anymore. So today was thunder and lightning from all aspects of my body, frankly. I don't even know what that means. Thunder and lightning come out of my eye sockets? It could be. Shazam, that kind of thing. Hey, speed up. I'm trying to get home. Stupid drivers. So as you might be able to tell, we got a little bit of the energy level coming back, and that's good news. I think even in my hobby room over the next week or so, I might be able to start getting some regular videos going again. Just before I made this one today, I made sort of a test talk. I don't want to call it preaching anymore, because preaching sounds so preachy. It's not preachy, but tried it about the duality of a certain point of a belief system, and just some observations about it. And I'm going to take a look at that. I think what I'll do is I've got a YouTube channel called Steve Brown. Whoa, that one's amazing. I might start putting these up there. If I do, I'll let you know. And those of you who engage that sort of thing, feel free to watch. But like I said, I won't do a whole lot of that on this channel. So, you know what I'm hoping is, as the week progresses, we got some good stories, got some comedy coming, a lot of finger snapping, maybe a boom here and there would be totally awesome as well, but I can't guarantee how much of that we're gonna do. But anyway, I'm almost back to 100%. Thank you guys so much for being on the journey with me, and until I see you again tomorrow on my way home from work, my name is Steve Brown, and pick your battles.